Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now this is a long overdue video. I don't think I've done a video in 6 months. Today's video is me talking over a video that I made a couple of weeks back, and this is the new project car that we have as a daily runner. So this is a 2006 Ford Fiesta ST, and as you can see it is in a very sorry state. I don't think the previous owners really looked after the car that well. I don't think it's been cleaned in probably a year or so, I would say, maybe more. And you can see from the footage that this is how I picked up the car. I picked it up actually from a friend who sold the car originally, and I just told him just leave it, don't wash it, and I'll sort everything out on the car. So the things that it needs is new number plates, and it will need a few of the stickers taken off because I don't really like the stickers, and it really just needs a general clean up before we can start doing any work to the car. You can see there on the bumper there's some red marks. I'm not sure where they've come from, but there's some paint marks. The wheels could do with a refurb, and one of the rear wheels is not the correct wheel for the car. You can see there the side skirts are coming off as well, so they'll need addressing. Obviously some general wear and tear on the car. The paintwork's not too bad, but it's going to benefit from good polish, and the headlights are really sort of hazed over. They can do with a polish as well. So I want to replace all the badges on the car. I'm going to respray the grills and all the blacks. I'm going to do like a gloss black colour. Going to machine polish the car as well, so get that looking really sort of good. And then just a few subtle changes on the outside of the car, nothing major really, because I sort of don't want to spend too much money on the car, but just like a general overhaul. So yeah, this video is going to be me cleaning the car, getting the car sort of ready for ownership, and getting rid of all the crap that is all over it, as you can see. So the first thing that I'm going to do is use some heavy duty degreaser in a power spray bottle. These are really good power spray bottles actually, because as you press the trigger and then release the trigger, it releases the liquids, which is really good. You can see there the Ford badge definitely needs replacing. Lots of moss and algae and all sorts of weird stuff growing in the windows. But that will all come out with a pressure washer. So I let the degreaser sit on the car. So this is a Karcher quick release spray gun that I got from CNC, and as you can see, quick release, you get the foam gun with it as well. In there I'm using Auto Bright snow foam. I just went over the car with my brush and loads of degreaser and just sprayed in every single panel gap that I could find, and just really went to town with it. And you can see there on the driver's door some like sort of black gunk that was coming out. I think that was coming out from the windows actually. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was, but thankfully that all came out. I think that was actually from the rubber on the window. Little tip when you're using the quick release, make sure that the connector is in properly, otherwise you hit the car like I done just there. So the next product I'm going to use is Iron Out. Now this basically gets rid of all of the iron particles, sort of melts them down and turns them this purple colour that you can see now. This stuff's really good for decontamination. It's not, you don't need to do it on every wash. This is just something I wanted to do because I knew that the car hadn't been cleaned in so long, and it's probably never been decontaminated. So you just spray this over the car and then jet wash all of this off. I'm not showing every single process because basically all I've done after that was wash the car with normal shampoo, dried the car down, and it was looking much better. So then I went to work on the inside of the car, and as you can see from the inside, it's not really ever been touched. The owner used to have a dog as well, because there's dog hairs absolutely everywhere. So I did my best to sort of rid the car of these dog hairs, just to get the car manageable from first ownership. You can see there in the stalks, just general crust everywhere. Just such a crusty looking car inside. Nice cable tie as well, holding on the gator bag for the gear knob. So first things first was to remove both the seats just so I could get easy access to the carpets. And then I basically vacuumed the carpets down to get rid of most of the dog hairs and the rubbish on the floor. First of all, I tried my red brush. It's quite a stiff bristle brush, but all you can see is that it just kicked up a load of dust. It did help get rid of some of the dog hairs, but they were so ingrained to the carpet that it sort of didn't make any damage. So the next thing I tried was my drill brush attachment. This was really good. As you can see, this is really kicking up all of the hairs, but the only problem with this is that they were flying all over the car everywhere, so I was just constantly fighting a losing battle with the dog hairs and the hoover and the brush. But eventually I got most of them up. Now it does need a bit more work, but this was just to get me started really. All of the interior was cleaned down as well, but I mean, you can't really see it in the pictures or in the video, but they really do need replacing. These have been beaten up quite badly. The next item I used was Auto Smart Brisk. Now this is a carpet cleaner, and it's just got a good cleaning properties, and it's sort of antibacterial and really helps get rid of any sort of smells that are in there from that dog. And then I used the Bissell Pet Pro 2. So it's actually a hoover, so it's not ideal for these situations, but it's the same as the Spot Clean Pro. You can see there them dog hairs were just so stubborn and grained in that you're really going to need some work. I think I need one of them lily brushes or some sort of like rubber brush just to really sort of get the hairs out of that carpet. But it does look a lot better. That's the it looks like a toilet brush. That's the toilet brush attachment, and that really gets into all of the corners and the crevices of the car. And you get the gratuitous mud shot coming out of the carpets. These carpets were pretty filthy. To be honest, they're going to be done again. This is just a quick going over just to get the car looking as fresh as possible. Obviously for us to start driving it without stinking of dog. And this has really helped cleaning out the carpets, but it's definitely going to need, I'd probably say, another 2 or 3 goes. Or I'm potentially going to look at buying another carpet for the car. So I'm using the detailing company's brush just for all of the trims and the fascias in the front of the car. Just giving everything a general clean and a dust over, and the steering wheel especially, because that was absolutely disgusting, as you can see. Seats were given a quick once over. There is quite a bit of rust on the runners, which I'll be attending to, or again I'll probably be looking at getting some new seats for these. Then on to some of the aftershots. So you can see there the stalks now being thoroughly cleaned. I mean, you can't really tell the smell, but the smell is still there a little bit, unfortunately, but that will be resolved. I'll just keep going at it with the carpet cleaner. The mud there at the bottom is because I had dirty feet getting back into the car, but it's looking a hell of a lot better. I've got some new mats to come for the car as well, so that will help. And that's some aftershots of the car with the paintwork. Now obviously on the camera the paintwork looks good, but trust me, that really does need a good machine polish just to get the clarity and all of the scratches and swirl marks out of that paint. But that is something that I will be doing once the weather warms up here a bit. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this quick video. Well, I say that quick video, it's almost 12 minutes long, but I do hope you enjoyed the video. This just gives you a little insight to the car that we are now going to use as a little project car, just to get looking nice and tidy. I have actually filmed another video, so that will be coming up soon. Just got to do a few finishing touches to that. But hopefully now I'll be able to post more videos. Since becoming a dad, it's been almost impossible to record videos at the weekends, and I've got a full-time job, but I'll be doing my best now that once the weather starts picking up to be getting more videos out on this car, and obviously hopefully on the Focus next year as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.